Now, the moment you have been waiting for, ladies, gentlemen, people of all ages, some big news. The guy to my left, Rick Shiels, you've got a new sponsor.
Woo, 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 woo. So, yeah, this is really exciting news, and it's more because I love sharing these ideas and these reasons why I choose to get selected with certain sponsored
100%.
brands. So you might have noticed, certainly over the last few months, I've been wearing a new footwear. Mm-hmm. The company is Echo.
Yes, Echo.
And Echo, I have been testing these shoes for a long time.
That is a big keyword.
So I reckon pre-Christmas we started talking about Echo. Mm-hmm. They'd seen the opportunity of maybe looking to sponsor me, and I would, with any sponsorship, because obviously I've got an audience, I'm always quite protective about what we push to the audience. If we push anything.
That was a huge under-exaggeration from your part. You aren't just a bit protective, you are very, rightly so, very protective about you have to genuinely like the product. And you've been very fortunate that lots and lots of brands, which we won't mention, have sent us product for you to test, to try, not for reviewing clubs and balls as such, but for clothing and shoes. And you are the most fussy person I've ever met, which is great.
Over the last nearly 18 months, I couldn't even imagine how many footwear brands have sent me shoes. I mean, my garage is literally full of boxes. However, none of them have passed the test for me.
Nope.
Up until I started wearing Echo shoes. I started wearing them pre-Christmas, and they sent me loads of different sizes. Loads of different styles, shall I say. Genuinely, hands down, the comfiest shoes I've ever worn. Mm-hmm. Not even a question. To the point where I am literally wearing every single style of shoe, even some of the golf shoe styles. Like, I went to Centre Parks at the start of the year. Yeah. I wore them every single day.
There's evidence of this on your Instagram. I looked closely and I called you a GCW, which if you know, you know.
I literally wore Echo shoes for every day of the holiday, almost like semi-golf shoes.
Yeah.
There's loads of amazing styles. And I think what I love about Echo is they are a shoe brand. Yes. Like, they specialize in shoes.
Massive off-course offering as well. They're not just a golf shoe company.
So they're a Danish company,
yep.
Family owned, yes. Making shoes since 1960s.
1963.
And for me, what I've loved about them so far is the fact that, and I've never seen this in different shoes before, the toe box, the area where your toes are, is spacious. So they're kind of snug in the back of the heel. They're nice and kind of fitted in the middle section of the foot, but then the toes have room to breathe.
Yeah.
So that's what I found really comfortable. So for me, when I'm looking for a new pair of shoes or anything that I'm going to wear, comfort is obviously key. Fashion is key. Performance is key. Now, they don't make a lot of spiked shoes, and I was worried about that first. Remember when we had the chat?
100%.
Because I've often used, certainly when I'm playing serious, I prefer, or I used to prefer, a spiked shoe. A lot of the Echo ones don't have spikes. They have kind of the really...
It's like an integrated traction.
Yeah, where there are some spiked options as well. I was worried in different conditions, wet conditions, where it's a bit slippery, that the non-spiked wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I've not seen any evidence of that whatsoever.
No, well, if you think about it, probably 10 years ago when the spikeless golf shoe emerged from several brands, including Echo as well, it was very much like a super trainer, and they were very comfortable to be worn. If you were assistant pro or I was at American Golf on my feet for 10 hours a day, they were quite cool to wear because they were a golf shoe but like a trainer. But yeah, you wouldn't get any traction when you play them. It's only a slightly wet tee box, but the Echo ones have a bit more, don't they?
Yeah. You know what? For me as well, fascinating, because when I used to work at a pro shop, when I used to work at Mia, we used to have loads of different shoe companies and loads of different styles, and customers would come in and say, I want the most comfortable shoes. And at the time I was like, I had no real alliance to anybody. But over time, there was a definite trend. Like, over time, when you show people different shoes, you get them to try them on, and then you get them to try on the Echoes. There was always a response, these are the comfiest, these are the ones. And people have very, very eagle-eyed viewers have spotted that I've been wearing Echo really since the start of the year, to be honest. Yeah. And I've seen loads of comments saying I'm a loyal Echo fan. I would wear nothing else than Echo. They've done me great, service over many, many years. And already I'm seeing that.
Yep.
Already I'm seeing why people are such loyal Echo fans.
100%. And I think the great thing is for the listener, for the viewer of obviously the main channel as well, and social media followers, this isn't going to be something where you're getting pushed footwear down your throats every week. You know that Rick left his previous clothing and footwear brand, and if you've watched that video, you'll understand the reasons why Rick and we kind of chose to move away from that. We've spoke very close to the guys at Echo, and, you know, like you said, the biggest thing for you is that the shoes fit you well. You go on your feet a lot, and that, you know, they suit the audience as well, and that you're not going to be starting pushing down people's throat. We're going a little bit heavy to talk about it,
of course,
the announcement, but this isn't going to be a regular thing, so don't.
This is literally just to give you a bit of a heads up of why I've decided to partner with a brand.
People ask a lot. Like, certainly the Putter video reviews recently where you can see your footwear. I know all that was before this actual sponsorship, the deal was signed. That was because you genuinely like them so much, and I've worn them as well, and I think they're really good. But yeah, I just want to get that out there. Don't worry, it's not going to be a big thing, you know. And also, an obvious reason, if you think about it, Echo don't make golf clubs, they don't make golf balls, and they never will. So this has no, you know, if Rick's now reviewing a Titleist driver or Callaway driver, it doesn't have any
influence
at all. Whereas if you were wearing Puma footwear, for example, well, people might then question when you're testing a Cobra Club or whatever it might be, or FootJoy with Titleist or whatever it is. So there's no kind of issues there at all.
I've always, and guys, you know this if you're a loyal fan, I've always been super cautious about this relationship between what I wear, what I kind of endorse, and how closely that is linked with manufacturers. Like, I just think it's a really not a clean transaction if there is any kind of integration there. So for me, I always try and keep it ridiculously separate. Whatever I wear or whatever I get involved in will not be involved with manufacturers.
And you know what as well, and this is a kind of, not that people need this note, but for people watching, and this is why it's so important for you when going with Echo, is that for a golfer, your footwear is invaluable. And I think sometimes we underestimate that as golfers because, again, you're walking between 4 and 5 miles per round, which is a long way. If you're playing 2-3 times a week, which a lot of people are, it's a hell of a lot of strain on your feet. You need something that's comfortable. You want that performance. Now, I know a lot of people think, well, you know, driver's got this technology and iron's got this. What's a piece of footwear? Well, footwear has a lot of technology into it to keep you comfortable, to keep you traction, etc.
Yeah.
And the big thing with the vast majority of the Echo shoes, they're actually Gore-Tex as well. So they're fully waterproof and all that kind of stuff. So a lot goes into them. It took you a long time to try different shoes and find the one that fits you best, literally. And that's where you've landed.
Yeah. So, guys, like I say, nothing changes for you, but we just want to give you a heads up. You know, it's been a little bit of, like I say, people have been commenting, what you're wearing. It's just an opportunity to sit down and explain the reasons why. I'm a massive fan. I really am. And it's great to be able to partner with Echo, hopefully for many, many years to come. And thanks for everybody's support. And I know you understand the situation that I'm in and why you support it so much. So you'll see many more Echoes on my feet for years to come.
You can tell these stories longer than just a social media post. But one thing though, Echo, I think you've made a mistake by signing Rick, because look how good of a model I would look right there. Ready for this? So if you're listening, you have to watch the video. Ready?
Ching.
That look good. That's what I'm going to be wearing, by the way.
You're almost as white as your teeth.
Nearly. That is the Echo Biome. Is that the C4? That's the C4, I think. Yeah.
I've got them in grey.
Yeah.
I'm literally wearing golf shoes in the studio today.
And that's not just for this. That's what you do every day.
I literally wear these all. Yeah. They are just like trainers, really, aren't they?
But there you go.
Anyway.
So, great.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your support.
Anyway, that was really good.